Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Meets Vodka. I'm your host, Raya, and I'm handling life one shot at a time. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things pop culture, celebrities, gossip, trends, and let's become best friends. What? I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. Hey guys, I'm so excited. Look who we have in studio today. It's Krystal Nicole.
Hello.
This is the one and only girly that I went to Canada with. I'm so excited about that. Maybe we should kind of talk about the cry fest that was. Also, the little gorillas.
Oh my gosh.
We went to the zoo. We'll talk about it. But okay. But first, let's see announcements. We don't have any. But today I wanted to implement something that I've always wanted to do with the show, which is we are going to start rating and reviewing different types of spirits, seltzers, drinks, cocktails, if you will. And today, our first ever, we have Spritz Society. So excited about that. In the flavor grapefruit. Cheers.
Cheers.
By Ben Soffer, Boy with No Job, Claudia Oshry, Girl with No Job, Jackie Oshry, and her husband, Zach Weinreb. I knew that. I'm like a Toast fan. Anyways, so I'm excited to try it. And you said that everybody on TikTok has been
I instantly feel like an egg girl because all the TikTok girlies have been promoing this heavy. So I'm like,
Really?
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it either.
They have some great marketing. It has been the It Girl drink.
Ooh, not the It Girl drink. We're going to be It Girls over here. So, okay, let's give it a whirl. So we're going to rate and review. This is our first time opening. And
I don't want one of my press-ons coming off, so I have
to not a press-on. Well, they didn't, so that's good.
Oh.
I like that.
Me too. It's really good. I love the grapefruit, and I can taste the wine.
Yeah, it's made with real wine, made with real white wine from grapes harvested from California, real flavors. Every can of Spritz Society is made with natural fruit flavors, real ingredients. We use natural fruit flavors, real wine, and 7 or less ingredients in every can. I love that. This is actually really good.
It is.
I would, those elder people, like the moms, the grandmas or whatever, who are like, oh, I just got a White Claw from the fridge because I thought it was like this is gonna be me, and like just drinking thinking that it's LaCroix.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Great
tastes
pull drink.
Super refreshing. Oh my god,
it tastes way better than a White Claw or
sorry,
even a LaCroix.
Thank
like
God you
it
said
tastes
that. Yes,
so like it has way more flavor.
No, I could chug this right now. Actually, I'm a little parched, and I just might.
I mean, I don't even like a lot of grapefruit.
No.
Grapefruit flavored things. Wow.
Yeah.
A tongue twister.
Yeah.
And also the girlies with the acid reflux and the heartburn. This one's for you. No, this is the pool vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
I'm already done with halfway of my can. I'm like shocked because even when I drink like Truly or White Claw or Topo Chico,
or
I
High
just
Noon.
get immediate like heartburn.
Well, so honestly, I thought it was going to taste similar to those. And I kind of had not as high of hopes because it is the 6 ingredients. Usually those things don't taste as good as the ones that have all the artificial stuff, but it tastes better.
This is like I thought this is gonna last me the whole episode. It's gonna be gone in the first clip. I'm rating this a 5.
Out of 1 out of 5?
1 out of 5.
Okay, yeah, I'm giving it a 5 too.
But, I mean, this is like refreshing AF.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I keep looking at it because I'm so shocked. I'm like, my mind is blown. Okay, anyways. No, I swear to God, that's a real reaction. I wouldn't lie. What does it say on the... Life is delicious. A refreshing blend of premium sparkling wine spritzed with natural fruit flavors. Welcome to Spritz Society, where every moment is a celebration. By the way, I have a tongue tie. Like straight up. And I noticed it more when I have had my Invisalign, and I'm like I'm like, whoa.
I mean, Invisalign is the worst. It's like the best, but it's the worst. I have so many awkward moments, like trying to give a BJ.
We'd have to tell you.
I Remember, you're like, sorry, gotta take out my Invisalign.
Oh, I actually did it recently with, you know, if you're on the close friends, you know. And I said, can I just try something? What would it feel like if I did it with my Invisalign in? And he was like, it's fine going in, but it's rough coming out. I said, like a chastity belt. I was like, oh, or like one of those where it's like when you're going to the bank and then if you back, like you're good going in, but like if you back up, I was like, nice. I love that
like
for
the
me.
spikes come
the
out.
Spikes come out. I was like, cool.
Not my husband. Like the first thing he asked, like when I got my Invisalign, was like, "Wait, I want to see what it feels."
No.
like.
Okay, I love that we're all having a collective experience. It makes it feel less weird, to be honest. No, but the pulling out is like so real. Or like when you're on a date, it's not really the BJ for me. It's the date. It's like, sorry, I gotta take my teeth out.
It's
like,
so.
And I literally the first like 2 months I went to the bathroom to do it, and now I'm just like whatever. And I guess I got over my fear of spit.
Good. You gotta be, because there's a lot of spit.
Gagged. Anyways, wait, did you ever get holes in yours? Because I keep getting this has happened to me twice now where I got holes in my top one, but I think because
No, but I
that
am
at
on
night.
my like 9th retainer, so that's
Okay.
my trauma story.
oh,
I constantly throw them away and lose them. So
like your credit card.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that getting better, by the way?
Yes, I have a credit card today. I
Oh,
have one.
hallelujah, Jesus. I love that. Krystal's notorious being like, I'm going to sell you because I lost my card. I'm like, okay, do it now because I also only have enough money for myself right now. Sorry, we're getting there, girl. Talk about hustler, though. You have like a million jobs.
I do, and I'm trying to stop.
Okay, but what's your reasoning behind this? You said fun money.
Yeah, so for me, it's like I make a great salary, but I want to be wildly irresponsible. I want to live like Kim Kardashian, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't make that money. So it's like, let me just get a little side hustle, a random gig. I also am very much so a true Virgo where I always have like a new hobby.
I don't think that's Virgo.
Is it not? I don't know what it is.
I don't think that's Virgo. It's definitely giving like Gemini Sagittarius energy, which I was thinking about that last night. I just think of random shit in the shower before I go to bed, and it's like, why are you thinking about me before you go to bed? You know what I mean? But I was like, I just think you're probably a Gemini rising
Maybe.
because Virgos really aren't that chatty.
Maybe.
I mean, they are. They're nice. They're fun. Like, I like Virgos, as you know. Obviously, you're here. But, like, yeah, the hobbies thing is not very Virgo. Her husband's a Virgo. He doesn't have hobbies. Right? Does he? He likes to travel with you.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
just a doctor. They're all doctors. They're all in medicine.
like
They're all in health.
no, he likes to golf. I mean, he's just like the typical. I mean, like not typical, but like he likes.
He has no hobbies.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Out of the relationship, I'm the one that has like the random hobbies and like.
But he'll go. Like, they just got back from New York. I'm so jealous. And me and Taylor are like, okay, when are we moving? Very us. You know what I mean? We were looking up Zillow shit in Calgary and Banff. We were like, okay, if we save this much, we could summer here and do a timeshare. Like,
Literally.
we could just go a quarter, everybody.
Haven't even left the trip yet. You're like, so let's figure this out.
No, was on the way in the bus. Crystal's like, I'm just looking at Zillow. I'm like, you don't want to listen to the presentation? She's like, no. Like, okay, girl. Okay, should we talk about how fun Calgary is, though, really quick? What a random city. State? City. Yeah.
Love it.
Highly
So
recommend.
fun. And I really want to go back for their rodeo.
For the Stampede, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we can go this year because it's about to
No,
happen.
yeah.
So next year, for sure, we should.
But it's so fun, so beautiful. A lot of drug addicts, but that's okay. You know, we all have our problems.
Wait, I don't think so. I know we only saw them right by our Airbnb, Krystal.
I mean, we literally saw people like shooting up in alleyways.
I know, but it was only that alley by our Airbnb.
Okay, so maybe it would have been better at a different. Maybe, yeah.
We stayed downtown.
Yes.
Okay, but in our defense, we only saw like 6 to 8.
True.
I could see more than that going downtown by the Minute Maid Park.
Good point. Good point. Valid.
I will say that I know what you're talking about too. Were we walking around and this guy, it was like a Monday morning or something. It was like people were going to work and this guy was doing like the zombie thing because I had just talked about this on another episode. And he just walked in front of the car and was like, you know, standing there, and then they didn't honk.
No, they're
And they
used
also
to it.
Do you think, or they just?
I think it's
polite?
like they're used to it because also too we went to the library. I think you were resting.
I was down for the count. Good God, I had Pinnacle whipped. Why did I have that?
I knew Raya was far gone when like they started doing like Coyote Ugly on the bar, and she's like running over there in a full sprint to get Pinnacle poured down her throat from the bartender who's standing on the bar, and I was like, this is about to be a wild night.
I'm deceased because you're bitch. You literally go, Rhea, go over there, free shots. I was like, what?
It didn't take much convincing.
No, literally, Krystal was like, yeah, you should. Crystal's the worst. You wanna go do something great? Yeah, you should go do it. Crystal's definitely the devil on your shoulder, encouraging you to do weird, bad shit.
It's important to pursue your passions and stay youthful.
No, I looked at you. I said Pinnacle because I saw you from across the room, and you're like, you're already there. Like we were having like a moment, and I was like, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna just suck it up. And then I came back. Dude, I'm fucking dead. That was bad. Also, everybody hated me at that bar because I was like, you're 18? What do you mean you're 18? I was like, I'm 31. What do you mean you're 18? Like, I was having a conniption. And they were like, so, remember the Send It to Daryl girl?
Yes.
And she was like,
gosh.
do you know me? And I was like, I don't.
Literally, and then she comes over, she like grabs the girl at the entrance, and it's like, my friend has to see your shirt because it's her birthday, and she loves Vanderpump Rules.
And do
and
you?
she like shows up with this random girl. I'm like, hi.
Are any of these things true? I just want to know. It's me lying.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's to Send It to Daryl for me. I was like, look, America, we're here, our neighbors. Dude, this poor girl, I was like a little rag doll. I was like, and then look at this and take a picture here, and then both of us. And she goes, can I go with my friends to get a drink? And I was like, yeah, girl, like, do you? And she's like, okay, you guys enjoy your night.
Never saw her again.
Never saw her again.
She definitely made sure to avoid our
Avoid
table.
us. Yeah. She's like, wow. And, Canadians are nice, so she probably wasn't like those dumb Americans. But she's like, wow, I'm really good. I live up here. Like, I'm sure. And then the whole dancing to JB. We met two girls. This is my favorite story, honestly.
Yes.
We became a little, I don't want to say foursome. Like, how do we say
like
it?
a foursome,
Like
a little
foursome.
girl.
When we were on the Banff tour, by the way, highly recommend because it was only $200 for 10 hours.
Worth it.
Yeah, 10 hours and a 2-hour there and back trip. And
that sounds insane.
No, it does.
And it was. When I think about it, it's like we were there all day
without food, too.
but it was worth it.
We ate lunch,
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. It was a long.
Baby, you're sweaty.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Give me the fan. Hold on.
Oh
wait.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Should we do ice?
Are we
drunk?
Our makeup is gonna be messed up.
No, I mean just on the neck.
Oh, girl, I don't know.
You know what I should have brought? My neck fan. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
If I ever come back to the podcast, I'm gonna have to bring like an ice jacket. Like I'm training for a triathlon or something. Because I'm like, honey, what are you putting your kids through? I'm like, I did not know this was an initiation. My goodness, this is hazing. Am I gonna get my CMV letters after this or something? Like a sorority, okay? I better get a phone case.
I'm crying. Okay. Wait, I love that I was talking shit about a neck fan in a previous episode. Couldn't have needed a neck fan more right now. Like I should have said, be here at 9:30. Also bring your neck fan. Like I'm gonna have to be. What? Oh, so, dude. Okay, no, I'm boob sweat. Good lord. Thank God I wore black today.
Yeah.
Actually. By the way, all new from Abercrombie.
Oh, very cute.
Yeah, I'm trying. Taylor and everybody else has been making fun of me for my jeans, so I'm really trying out here. It's so hot because they had this fucking radiator on in the studio today, and then yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm cooking like some hard-boiled eggs in this bitch. Okay, we turned the radiator off, obviously, but it has not cooled down.
It's
in
not
time.
cooling down yet.
I actually feel like it's gotten hotter.
Possibly. Maybe it's just, we're talking. We're moving.
The lights, but yeah, Spritz, we're really coming for you today. Okay, Calgary's a fun time. You should go. So, I've had this thought recently. You know how like on every ooh, you kind of get that like after flim though, because it's like so citrusy. As I drink more. Okay, you know how like on Housewives show how they're like, you're such an opportunist. You like took this and blah blah blah. Like, no, yeah, I know.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with me? Why is Meghan Markle bad for being an opportunist?
Also, too, I think it's like this delusion of like anybody that's a housewife in 2024 is an opportunist.
Yeah.
You knew what the show could bring to you. You knew the opportunities and you jumped on it, as you should, because who wouldn't?
I agree. Here's what I don't like is when they're not actually ready to take the opportunity. Bitch, why don't you have a brand? No, like why don't you have your Sonia Morgan kitchens like set? Why don't you have your Sonia Morgan toaster ready to go?
Exactly. And that is my biggest gripe with like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Most of the girls on that cast, they just never have something that they're trying to like sell. For example, Sheree. Like, Sheree, you have been on this show for a decade. Why do you not have something ready? Why?
She doesn't need it because she got something of 7 figures for her divorce settlement.
Oh dang. Okay,
She
that
didn't,
makes sense.
but that's what she was like asking for.
Oh, okay. See,
remember like season 1, she was like, I'm going through for divorce. I'm asking for a sum of 7 figures.
Yeah. Well, girl, get a hustle.
And we're still waiting for the joggers.
Yes.
I mean, truly.
Exactly.
15 years later, we're like still waiting.
Or like do fitness because you have a great body. Lean into what you're good at.
She does. Speaking of Atlanta, did you hear Candy isn't coming back?
I heard. And
how do you feel?
Portia is coming back.
Portia and Nene potentially? I don't
No,
know. It was
I
a
don't
rumor.
think- yeah.
Mhm.
I personally feel like it was good for Candy to take a break. I feel like her storyline was over at this point. Like, we've seen it all. You've gotten married. You've had 2 kids on the show. Your mom still hates her husband. You've started all these businesses. I love it for you, but take some time off. Give it some mystery.
Yeah. I am not caught up on Housewives. I'm still on Needy and Kim.
Okay.
Yeah. But I keep up enough to know kind of what's going on. No, I think Candy is the most accomplished. She has like how many Grammys?
So many, I think.
She's a like recording artist. She was trying to help Kim with her
music.
The ring didn't mean a thing. Like, you know what I mean? She goes, and then Nene was like,
yeah, and
so
she's like
good.
a restaurateur. She has so much going on.
Yeah, she has a lot. She has a lot. So, that I agree. And like when people called like Meghan Markle an opportunity, which, I'm not a huge fan of Meghan, but I appreciate her. I'm very neutral in the situation, I feel like.
Yeah.
I say both sides. But like when Pierce Morgan was like, oh, she's an opportunist because like she had a date with me and then she went with Prince Harry. Yeah, wouldn't you?
Exactly. And it's like, what is the point of being in social circles of like that level and not?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Actually,
I
it's
feel
real.
relief. Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Shout out to you.
Oh my God, you guys, we had a
It's
quick
about to be a 15-minute episode.
quick intermission. We got some bags of ice for our backs. I'm telling you, it's scorching in this bitch. Like you said, like if we're in those social circles, like I'm in there for a reason. It's not disingenuous. Aren't we trying to help each other? I don't get it.
The same way I feel like, okay, there's sometimes controversy when like one of your friends is like a super big social media influencer and then everybody else starts like a TikTok or starts a YouTube
Or
it's
a podcast.
It's like, duh, why wouldn't you? Like
Except for the podcast. But yeah, I agree.
In my head, I'm like, you're already like, you're being used for content and your friend's stuff. The thought is to start your own.
Why don't we cross promote here?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing too. I was friends with a girl, like in general, like, whatever. Met her here in Houston. Long story short, she was or is a content creator on Instagram. And would always have these like parties and like it's like fuck man, every other week it's like something going on, which I love. I'm genuinely in my heart of hearts there to support you.
Yeah.
So imagine my surprise when I get caught off for not bringing 2 bottles of wine because a bitch is on commission only. You know what I mean? So like you're lucky I brought you one. Actually, you're lucky I even just showed up because the fact that like this is probably why I haven't gotten invited to a wedding in a while. I don't even bring gifts to weddings. Like, the flight is your motherfucking gift, bitch. That is $600 round trip, if that.
Okay, mentioning that, I went to a baby shower this weekend in Dallas, right?
Oh, yeah.
I drove from Houston. I left at 9 a.m. to get there at 12:30. And I didn't bring my gift because I brought her, like, I purchased the bassinet, and it's huge. And I was like, I'm already driving from Houston. Like, I don't want to lug a gift. I felt so embarrassed because everybody else had a gift. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you drove 7 hours round trip in one day.
How'd you not sleep?
Girl, I was like so determined. I was like, I have to be at this baby shower. I have to show up for my friend.
I'm saying. My love language is not gift giving.
Yeah, mine isn't either. Typically, like, I'm a person that shows up for people.
Me too. I think that's why we get along. We're both only children, by the way.
Yeah.
And we both have a fucked up story. But I completely agree. Like, my gift is, like, showing up. And I'm not saying that's always kosher, but it's like, why is that not the same as giving you some fucking, like, bullshit-ass china? I can only afford one bowl anyways. So, like, do you want a full set or do you just want one? That's stupid.
And I think it just, like, also at this point, most of my friends, I've had them for, like, over a decade. So they get, like, I might not always remember the gift, but I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there. Same. Thank you.
I
knew you were my people.
Yeah.
I knew you were my people. Okay. Can we talk about Love is Blind just dropped, season 6. Have you been watching?
I've been watching because of the clip of, I think her name is Jessica, being like, you're going to need an EpiPen.
She ate with that.
Listen, Netflix needs to cut a check for that marketing. I have not watched Love is Blind in years, but I saw that clip on TikTok, and I was like, honey, I got to watch.
Literally, the gag is Jimmy left Jessica for Chelsea, who says that she looks like Megan Fox. Meanwhile, Jessica looks like fucking Megan Fox.
But controversial, I think Chelsea kind of looks like Megan Fox.
You're thinking from the, like, with the mask, with the
like
nose
she has
up.
the eyes and the nose. I thought she looked similar.
I thought she looked like Johnny from last season.
Okay.
That's not I don't know if anybody's gonna take this as a dig. Like, I think they're both beautiful.
Yeah.
I guess I could kind of see the Megan Fox, the early 2000s, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
That's the thing, too. I feel like at this point, does Megan Fox look like Megan Fox?
No.
You know what I mean?
And I saw her last night at the People's Choice Awards, and I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like, she did not look... Like, she looked kind of like an alien. But here's the gag. Here's what happened, which I know you're not caught up, and I'm going to spoil it for you. And not even spoil it, because, like, you may or may not watch it. Whatever. Anyways...
I won't be spoiled. I'll still watch it.
Anyways, the whole lead up to how the Megan Fox conversation happened was that Jimmy was saying that he was talking to other girls. She was like, oh, you're connecting with other girls? He's like, yeah. Like, duh, like, that's why I'm here. And she goes, yeah. And then it was like an awkward silence. And he's like, well, I won't get into it. Because they were like, oh, well, like, she wanted to be like, oh, well, like, who is it? And like, la la. And then she like stopped herself. And then it was like an awkward, like, And then he's like, yeah, I don't want to get into it. He's like, and then there's another awkward pause. And he's like, well, let's change the subject. She goes, no, yeah, like, totally. Like, let's change it. So has anybody told you that you look like a celebrity? That's what. So he goes, yeah, and she's like, me too. And she was like, and he goes, oh really? Like, who do people say that you look like? She goes, I mean, I personally don't think that I look like this person. She has like brown hair and light eyes, and like I have brown hair and light eyes, and people just like say that I look like her, but I personally don't really see it. And he's like, oh, like, who is it? And she goes, I don't know if it's like MGK's wife or girlfriend. And he's like, Megan Fox? Babe, you knew Megan Fox's name. Also, she only said that to get him back on her side because she was like, oh, he's talking to other girls. I have to throw something like crazy to be like, oh, I look like Megan Fox, by the way, just an FYI in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
And you
also, she has a hot career. She has a career. She's a flight attendant. And, you know,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a career
that
where,
is-
like,
yeah.
people assume you're hot. Even though I don't know, because it's, like, very 50-50. But, you know, it's, like, one of those
Right.
careers.
It's like when Miranda was
when a
like,
man hears flight attendant, they're like, oh, long legs, serving me drinks. You know, the visual already.
one thing about Krystal, she has a lot of fantasies. But it's like when Miranda goes on that speed dating and she's like, I'm a lawyer, and she doesn't get a date, and then she goes, I'm a flight attendant.
Exactly,
And then she
yeah.
gets like that date.
Like me, I'm an accountant. That's not sexy. You
Well,
know?
like, I don't know. It kind of is.
Hopefully, they picture me with like my glasses crunching numbers. but
Crunching
sometimes I'm
numbers, baby. You
I'm
can
an
crunch something
assistant,
else.
You know, I'm an assistant. I'm here to help.
I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. I don't know. That's a hot job. Did she say that though? Did she tell him?
Yeah,
that
she told him that she's a flight attendant. So I think between that and the Megan Fox of it all, he was like, oh,
He was like into it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then but here's my thing on that. It was giving I don't know, MGK's wife. It was giving Hilaria Baldwin, how do you say in English? Cucumber. Literally.
No.
What do you mean you forgot Megan Fox's name? And what do you mean the MGK is more famous than Megan Fox that people are just going to be like MGK?
Yeah, I don't.
I personally think people would recognize, like if I told my mom, not that she's like, I don't know, she's kind of into pop culture. If I told my mom MGK, she would be like, what is that?
Yeah.
But if I said Megan Fox, she would know who Megan Fox is.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, AD,
Yes.
both of her choices are fucking wild. Terrible choices. Clay and Matthew, both terrible. And then she
chooses Matthew.
No,
she's
like-
one of her.
Yeah, that's her first choice because she goes, I would choose Clay like in the real world because he's like a baller, shot caller. Like she does all the I do like her little like she goes, but because I'm a fix-a-hoe. I kind of like all of her little like sayings. But like both are absolutely terrible choices. Matthew looks like a serial killer. Like he gives me truly the heebie-jeebies.
I mean, he freaked me out the way he would not talk to anyone.
And then the guys were like, I didn't even think he was a threat. And now he's like made a connection with 2 girls. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then like when AD tells Clay that Matthew's a contender, he goes, wow, that guy, wow, you're going to be so disappointed. Wow. Like, whoa. First of all, both of you are terrible, equally bad choices. Like,
yes.
One of you is going to murder her, and then one of you is definitely going to like cheat on her and leave her ass. Like, I don't want that I'm like, AD, no, choose somebody else.
Yeah.
And she's so cute and bubbly.
She
Poor
is.
girl.
Hopefully.
Somebody, it's like looking in a mirror. It's like, I can't be on Love is Blind because
it will really expose your bad decision making.
no, truly, because they're like, oh, you don't need to look. No, baby, I do need to go based on looks because I'm dating the ugly losers. Like, I need at least something. At least 80s, like, they fly me here, there, and everywhere. They buy me this and they buy me. I'm like, okay. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even have that. I'm like, they're just ugly losers.
Girl.
Like, they're not flying me anywhere. They're not buying me shit. They don't even want to, like, cook me dinner.
And then I saw this.
And the way I want to suck their dick with Invisalign, like, what is going on? I'm down for you.
I saw this one girl and she was like trauma dumping, and I was like, oh, that would probably be me.
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, Krystal's notorious to be trauma dumping. You'd be like,
and it's because I was thinking about this, and I'm trying so much about getting better about
I'm
like.
good. I mean,
when people ask me how I'm doing, just being like, I'm great. Everything's wonderful. I'm magnificent. Because me, I'm like, oh my gosh, my dog almost got attacked yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm running like, I just told everybody.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. But that's a side note. That's trauma dumping. I want to be the girl that's like, it's fine. I'm perfect. Life is wonderful.
That's the Virgo. No, dude, we love to trauma dump here.
For me, I'm like, I can't lie. Like, I just like I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if there's something going on, if someone asks, how are you doing? I'm like, actually, I'm not okay right now.
No, me too. I think I was walking in. Dude, was I walking in or leaving somewhere? This wasn't the other day. This was like a couple weeks ago. I think some guy was just, I such a vague memory. Oh, I was walking home. I don't know. It was somewhere, okay? And somebody was like, oh, like making small talk, passing when you like just smile at somebody and they're like, hey, how are you? And he was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, well, I've been better. And then he goes, and then we're like still passing. And he's like, oh, what? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And then I like went inside because I was like, no, like it was a bad day. You should run while you can, sir. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that thing where you like stop asking people how they are at the store.
Yeah, that's me. Don't ask me.
Don't ask me if you're a cashier. Did I find everything? No, actually, I didn't. You guys moved and rearranged Trader Joe's. You rearranged everything. I had to ask where the cereal was. It's like every time I come in here, I hate
And don't tell me too much about chore day, because then I'm gonna be like, oh, tell me more about it. Yeah. So what happened? What did he say? And it's like, this is.
My girl, follow me, text me. Let me give you my number. Let's go to Brett. Like, truly me. Oh my God. Okay, our favorite, Vanderpump. We're Bravo girlies.
We are.
Are you caught up?
I'm caught up. I made sure to do my homework.
I mean, there's only 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So there's only 3 hours of your day.
Yes.
Okay, what are your first thoughts? Because we had a great, and I wish we would have saved it, but I mean, it's okay. But we had a great conversation about the premiere.
Yeah, I feel like as a whole, just watching this season, I'm already remembering why I was about to get canceled.
Right.
We're 3 episodes in, and it's already very clear to me that, like, the affair, the scandal of it all was the best thing that happened to them as far as longevity of the show.
Name another couple, another scandal that has lasted almost 2 motherfucking years of somebody cheating. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. Yes, like, that's a shitty situation. It's not murder.
Exactly. And this is the thing, too, and I've always kind of been with Ariana. I like her, don't get me wrong, but Ariana is very much so the type of person who's like, I'm not like other girls. She's like, I'm not like other girls. That's why
I'm a cool mom.
Yeah, I'm a cool girl. That's kind of why this dynamic of her and Tom went for as long as they did. And then if we're honest, girl, you were cheating with him when he was with Kristen. I don't care what she said.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let's get
How do you feel about James bringing that up on his birthday? Bro, that was 10 years ago. Honestly, the only reason why I'm watching is for James at this point. Not Allie. I'm sorry. She's boring. Boring as a doornail. I think she's sweet. I would be friends with her. And I do like her astrology aspect. Now, I will say, the amount of bullshit that has come into my TV realm of astrology. We have Vanderpump Rules. We have JLo's movie, which we'll get into. And we have Summer House, Gabby being all astrology. I better tape that shit up because you sound stupid. No, yeah. I know. It's like looking in a mirror. You sound like an idiot.
It is a lot of it. It is a lot of it.
It is. And then I love that they bought a house by the airport. And she's like, I'm starting my astrology business. It's like giving HGTV.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Very.
It's like, what do you mean?
And where does James find these sweet girls at? That's the next question. He finds these little angelic ladies. And I'm like,
and then
he ruins them.
But I like James. Do you like James?
I love James. I feel like he is hilarious.
He's so funny.
And I get how he gets the girls because he's so funny. Imagine,
and
like, you know what I mean? Yeah, very charismatic.
And he's a DJ.
Very much a serial killer.
He's British.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you got me. He's British.
But he's just...
Did you see Jax posted with his publicist in Toronto over the weekend? Oh, you didn't because you're not on social media.
I did see it because it was on Twitter, and I do have Twitter.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think he's trying to get promo for the Valley.
For the Valley.
Because
I'm going to watch it.
Oh, me. I'm going to tune in 100%.
Everybody's talking shit about it. And I'm like, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I
think give it a shot. Why not? Everybody has missed, like, Stassi, Jax, Kristen.
I personally have always thought Kristen was right. Am I wrong? Like, I just always think Kristen's right. Now, her delivery and aspect of how she goes around stuff, like, you know, flying the Miami girl out. I mean, that's iconic, dude.
Exactly. Good TV.
Good TV.
And she loves to mix it up.
As soon as
Scandal happened, 24 hours they had a mic on her.
She
was ready to go.
With Ariana supporting her. He's an asshole.
Yes.
She's done a lot of work on herself. I've always been Team Kristen. I think she's funny. Katie's boring as hell. I'm sorry. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Not that I wouldn't like any of these people in person. I'm only watching it for the collective. Sheena, why are you there? Why are you there, babe?
Yeah. Sheena is, first of all, Brock, he is a paid husband or whatever Charlie said.
On the
payroll husband.
Mm-hmm.
He 100% is. Sheena is sometimes as dumb as a box of rocks, but I like her.
She's always on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, I like her, but I just think like, just in general, the cast.
Do you want me to tell you? Okay, we're gonna go. Like, why is her voice sound like Kermit?
I think in general, just the cast, I don't know what next season is going to be about, basically.
I don't either. And they
Like-
already tried to switch it up with the Brett and Dana
Yeah.
and whatever. But we didn't like that shit.
Exactly.
Cancel
so I'm kind
it.
of like, it's probably going to be over.
No, cancel it.
They really should have paid Raquel what she wanted.
No, because that really is like, and then Lala being all like, you need to leave Ariana. Like, I'm actually with Ariana on this one of like, stay in your house, bitch, with your 2%. Like,
I
you-
agree.
You put $500,000 down or whatever down.
And Lala, who are you giving financial advice?
No, stop.
Let's be serious here. You had to move because it was not your house.
Also, Randall's in financial debt.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
He
like,
had to sell.
of course you were gone the next day, honey. You had no rights to the house. Like, you had no assets.
No assets. And then did you see the trailer of her being like, I don't understand how you get cheated on and then everything works out for you? That like soundbite.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Me too, because I do think it's going to be a case of us like thinking it's one thing and it's
Right.
really not, because I think they are fighting for scraps to make this season seem good. So that's my only thing I will say.
And then also Lala calling Raquel. Are we calling her Rachel? Raquel? Whatever. Raquel texting her and like DMing her or whatever about like reaching out saying like, sorry. Like, remember? Okay, no, this is mind blowing. Lala admits in a confessional, she goes, I know what it's like to be a mistress. After many years
of lying.
saying that she was never a mistress and she never knew.
Yeah.
Girl.
Which is just this is my thing. And I guess it's so hard now, like with these new celebrities, like reality stars. Girl, own it.
Own
Because
it.
You had to play out on TV. We're not delusional. We all know you were hiding this man for seasons.
And I gotta tell you, Stassi and Kristen are never fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I'm always, I literally, when everybody's like, Stassi's fucked up, like, I've always been like, okay, but she was right. She clocked it
Yeah.
immediately. When you pulled up in the Range Rover at Sir, and Stassi's like, but we saw you out with this guy. By the way, he looks like beady-eyed, like little.
I mean, yeah, it was the money.
No, Drew, where's his neck? He looks like
It was the
he
money.
looks like a richer version of Ed from 90 Day Fiancé,
Which looks like the pug on Pocahontas.
Oh, it's giving chain of trail, chain of events. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Did I text you about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Are you watching?
Yes, I am watching.
Are you caught up?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm caught up for the most part. What are your thoughts on Garcelle this season?
I struggle with Garcelle because sometimes I feel like she's in a. I think Sutton has definitely helped her have more of a connection to the group, but
Yes.
initially it was just like kind of awkward. Like she didn't really fit in. Overall, I think Garcelle is
I've
good
always said
TV, but I think sometimes I'm like, girl, like I don't feel the connection between her and a lot of the ladies.
I agree. And I've always said this. I love Garcelle like on her own for a different show or
Yeah.
like with a different cast group, whatever. Like I think she is like, I guess, good TV because she's an actress. I mean, I'm not seeing it on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I'm saying I think that she's good for TV, and I do like she's kind of the voice of reasoning. But Beverly Hills doesn't need voice of reasoning, babe.
And I think the
We
hard
need
part.
name them,
Yes.
name them.
And my controversial take, which is a hot take, is I really don't know if every show needs to be diversified. If they only put one person of color that's there, I feel like,
I don't think Krystal fits either.
yeah,
She's
and that's how I feel
annoying.
too. I feel like it's kind of like, okay, it would work. For example, New York, how they had, before they did the recast, they had a friend who was like actually friends with,
Not Ebony.
not Ebony, the other lady. I think her name was like Bernache or something. She was actually friends with them. Like she went on
Oh.
vacation with them.
Wait, the one oh sorry. Well, it's empty. The one that was Ebony's friend that was at that Harlem dinner,
Yes.
right? But she was like actually friends with them.
And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, that's natural. Like that is just they happen to have a friend who's a person of color that
Right.
also is interesting. Not you throwing some random lady and then she has to represent the whole ethnic group. It's
It's, like, too much.
exhausting. It's like it's tiring. And then it's like you can't even be a player in the
drama,
show and the drama
yeah,
because
you're
they
just you're being the referee.
Yeah,
Her and
or, like-
Krystal are being the referee.
Exactly. And so I don't like that for them. I want for them to be able to be like their own person beyond their ethnicity, beyond, it's like let them have humanity. I don't know.
What about
Hot take.
Anne Marie?
Anne Marie,
Also, people calling her Anna Marie, Anne Marie, and Anna Marie. Like they don't know her name in the confessional. They're always saying something different.
Anne Marie don't hate her, because I am a firm believer we need somebody that we don't like.
Mm-hmm.
None of you want to watch reality TV and love every character. That's not the reality.
You
it's
love
very
it, yeah.
few shows. I love a good mix-up. So I think she's good for the show.
Well, a lot of people are saying she's a one-hit wonder.
I think she probably will be, unfortunately, but
I just don't think that she fits in with. Well, I think she fits in actually more than Garcelle does.
yeah, I feel like her and Kyle have a real friendship.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Do you think that Kyle is a lesbian?
Yeah, for sure.
No, after seeing the scissoring
Yeah.
comment or like the whole
And the
table
short fingernails, when she always used to have like talons. It's like, girl.
No, it's her being at the table. What do you guys think about scissoring? Kyle was like legit surveying the room.
Yeah.
Here's my take on it. And I don't know if this is controversial. I don't think Kyle would ever, well, maybe she would come out maybe more now, I don't know. But like my take is of why she was like, quote, closeted, if she is. I mean, like, I want everybody to be happy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's just interesting to talk about. I don't think Kathy would be okay with it.
I agree. And I think they're just from that time period where like Kyle and Kathy and Kim, their mother was an opportunist. Their mother was a social climber.
Yeah.
So she taught them like, oh, there are certain things that are just not acceptable. Like, this is who you need to be. You need to fit into this box to enter this room. So I think for sure she would just never.
I think that Kathy lets Paris do her DJ and like LGBT thing because it's over there and it's like her thing. And like she'll go to like because she wants to support her daughter. But like I genuinely I think Lisa Rinna was correct. Whatever the fuck Kathy said to Lisa Rinna at that club in Aspen, 1000% I believe it.
I do too.
About she said something about the guy being gay,
supposedly, and like went off on. I believe it too. I believe that Kathy is a terror whenever she.
Okay, thank you. Everybody's like, I love Kathy. She's great TV.
No, I like
scares
her.
me. I like her too, but she does scare me.
But I absolutely believe that like she has a streak in there that's very mean, very nasty, very rude.
So nasty, so rude.
Yeah, exactly. I believe it's in there strong.
Yeah. Okay, back to Garcelle. How do you feel about her and Dorit's weird beef? First of all, I don't believe it. Second of all, when she was saying that she cried for 3 days when Dorit said, you're attacking me.
I get it because it's a microaggression where it's like, Dorit, you would not say that Erica was attacking you, and we know Erica is like a wild beast.
Yeah,
okay, Erica's a damn pit bull.
Yeah.
So do I believe that like
don't disrespect pit bulls like that? Yeah.
Do I believe that like it was from a valid place of feeling like okay, that word, you have to be very careful with the words you use. The same way like she made the child bride comment, it's things like where it's like you're
about what?
About Krystal. It's like you're saying things that are very like
loose.
Yeah, and they're like kind of like dog whistles almost. You know, it's like a subtle undertone. It's a microaggression. So I do understand why it hurt Garcelle's feelings and why it bothered her. At the same time, sometimes I feel like Garcelle needs to just like get in there with her a little bit more. I feel like
she's a little guarded.
She's guarded, and I feel like sometimes it's like, listen, read this bitch for filth. Go to Atlanta for a week, hang out with some, and come back and read these bitches because
wow, he be.
Yeah,
for $5 in a cup for a pizza.
Just because I feel like, and I know that she's not doing that again because she's like the black woman representation. And you know, a lot of people do not watch crossover shows. Like a lot of women watch Beverly Hills, they don't watch Atlanta. So she's like the only representation that they see of like a black cast member on Bravo. So I feel like she feels this pressure to be a certain type of, you know, like not be the angry black woman, not be the loud black woman, but it's like, listen, get in there and check these bitches.
Check them. The only shade that she did was she called Teddy a gnat. And I was like, yeah, more please.
Yeah,
more.
That's what it's like. I want her to give us that a little bit more. And I get maybe if it's not her personality, but I also think for these type of shows, at a certain point, it has to be your personality.
Right.
Even if it's like a nice, nasty read, which she can perfect. Like,
Yeah.
you got to get something.
Right.
To,
you gotta get something. I said too, I kind of want her and Sutton to do a Crappy Lake
I would love
spin-off.
that.
Yeah, like something. Probably, I'm just gonna say, probably not as funny, but I think I would like them to do something like that. I thought that was like really cute because I do think their friendship is genuine and great. And then when Dorit was like, "I'm Israeli,"
yeah, or when she's like, "I grew up with people of color," my housekeeper. It's like
that was
bad. There are some things that you need to work through, sweetheart.
That was
like,
giving Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah,
no, just in the sense that like.
And then when she said, like, wow, Krystal was getting married. We were starting businesses. It's like, come on,
And
Dorit.
you would too for a check. What the fuck do you mean?
And also, no shade, Dorit, what business did you start that's successful? I don't know.
Mind you, it was Beverly Beach, and we have a great bikini line.
Let's go to the website right now. Is it
No,
live?
I don't know. Probably not. Dude, Kyle lights up when she sees Morgan.
Yeah, she does. She seems in love.
I mean,
Which, shout out to that medium who called it.
oh, what was her name?
I can't
forget.
remember.
Yeah. He'll never emotionally fulfill you.
She hit the nail on the head. And here we are.
Because you're a lesbian.
Yeah.
What if she was like, you're going to come out late in life?
I
Like,
would
what
have.
if she said that? And Kyle would be like, also, it's like Kyle smoking weed now and like whatever. Remember in Amsterdam, she was so anti.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little weird.
Whatever, girl.
She's going through her little midlife.
midlife. Honestly, in the best way, though.
Yeah, good for
I mean,
her.
she did get a girlfriend. I was like, she's not getting a girlfriend. She actually did get a
Do
girlfriend.
you think they'll ever get divorced?
No, she slipped up on one of the carpets and was like, I'm divorced now.
Oh, dang.
But I'm not one of those sleuthers that go look at LA County records. So like
Yeah.
somebody else do that to see if it's confirmed.
I would love to know.
I mean, I think you know what I also think is crazy is that Mauricio started with Rick Hilton
Yeah.
at Hilton and Highland and then broke off. And like the way that would never be repaired for me.
Yeah.
And the way that like, even though Kathy and Kyle and Kim like have their riffs, like they still come back. I guess I can't relate to sisters because I'm like, you're cut off, bitch. But like became a direct competitor.
Yeah, I think it's the only child of it all. We just don't necessarily understand that dynamic, you know, where it's like,
I'll never understand. I'm like, no, I mean, I forgive you, but I forget you. You know what I mean? Did you watch JLo's movie?
no, girl. I saw the trailer and it was enough for me. The writing was on the wall,
And
but I did not.
I didn't finish it. Can I just say, okay, I don't really. You know, I was thinking about this. How is JLo famous? Is it just from Selena and then we fell in love with her?
Well, she was on a show from like back in the day where they used to have like dancers.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I'm saying like the megastar. Is she a megastar? I mean, I know she is, but I'm like, who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Did
she fund it?
Ashanti? Oh no, her
Ashanti?
older music. Ashanti
No,
was like a
right.
big talent in it.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I don't
And what's
know.
her backup vocals?
Yeah,
right? Or something
yeah.
Like
I don't know how she keeps swinging.
that. Okay, so she apparently paid $20 million of her own money to fund this basically long 66-minute music video. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, I will say I like JLo. I liked her documentary. I was like, oh my God, girl, yeah. I think it was a little bit delusional thinking that she was going to get an Oscar for Hustlers. When like she's enough, I'll always watch when it's on TV. Enough, I always watch it. I think she's a great actress. I think she's a great performer. I mean, I think she's a good singer, but like, what does that have to do with talent these days, right?
Yeah.
She basically self-funded $20 million from what I have read against like her team's wishes to do this Is Me Now long music video about her life. I only watched half of it. I couldn't really get through it. I liked the dancing. People are shitting on the dancing. I liked the dancing. I didn't care that it was a weird futuristic something or other. I just didn't get the whole art piece in general.
Yeah.
And she was talking about like fuck Libras. And like she talked about like astrology right off the bat. And like there was like a whole Keke Palmer's in it, and she does like a really good Maya Angelou impression. Like, have you seen that bit? Oh, it's really good. And dude, I love Keke Palmer. She's like so fucking funny. And they have like a whole like Zodiac panel, and like Jane Fonda is there, Post Malone, Trevor Noah, Keke Palmer, and
oh, the budget was big.
no, and it's all mostly CGI'd. And I'm like, okay, but I'm still not understanding. It's so her album came out over the weekend, I guess, or like last week. And this was like the project to like promote the album. But also the songs, I have to say, are subpar. They really are 2000s in like the worst way. It's like of Shavante. Who's that?
Oh.
If Ashanti is a writer, she needs to get her back on the album or something, because it just, in my opinion, the songwriting hasn't progressed for like the times and the amount that you've been famous. Like, if she's writing them herself, she needs to hire a songwriter, because the songs are just like subpar in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Love Don't Cost a Thing, hit. Jenny for the Blog, hit. With that whole era when she was with Diddy, hit. I don't think Ashanti is on this album.
No, I don't think so.
Ashanti's not in the room with us.
And I think just in general, like, JLO, do you need a 60-minute music video? No.
She doesn't, but also, like, she does because she's JLO. Do you think she's, like, a narcissist?
I heard she's very mean. I've read, like, a lot of stuff about her being, like, difficult to work with, kind of, and kind of mean to staff. Like, if she came in this room, she would be like, if they had their phones up, she'd be like, oh, no phones.
Really?
You need to put that down.
Actually, I will say I know of a company that she promotes for, and they're like, she's the fucking worst.
Yeah, so that makes it hard, too, for me to root for her, because it's like, JLO, yes, shout out to you for doing Selena, honey. You will always
25 years ago
have a special place in my heart, but get your act together. Don't be mean to people, because you're not Beyonce or Taylor Swift.
And Beyonce with the whole her new country album.
I know,
it's
so
giving
controversial.
Country. Why is it so controversial? I think that's fucked. I mean, we know, but yeah, it's fucked up. I have that on my list. Did you hear about the country radio stations that don't want to play?
I heard, and I just feel like it's so annoying because it's like she's from Texas.
But also, did Taylor Swift get that same hate when she went from country to pop?
No.
Probably not.
And then if we're honest, if you're a true country listener, most country nowadays is pop country.
Pop.
It's not even country.
I
like,
mean, not over Beyonce.
Y'all love Morgan Wallen. Morgan is giving y'all pop music, honey, with the mullet. Like, let's stop
Sam
pretending.
Hunt is giving you spoken word.
Yeah, it's like
what's going on? It's giving slam poetry.
He's dropping a 16 rap verse, and you're acting like this is the country's gift to the world. Like, let's stop fucking pretending, okay?
Yeah.
If he can do that and be called country, Beyonce can tell us to drop it to the floor on a country tune. Okay?
And I will. This ain't Texas. Dude, I like it. The dance, I've never wanted to learn something more in my life.
I just need for somebody to decide which dance is the one, though, because I've been scrolling on. I've seen so many on TikTok. I'm like, okay, which way are we going? Because I'm an elder millennial. I have 2 good dances in me to learn. So I need for y'all to pick.
I've only seen the one where it's like the long version. Okay. Or are they both long? I don't know. I've only seen the one where it's like, I'm about to sing the words. It's the same song. This ain't Texas.
Okay, well,
but it's like where they go, where she does Alexis and go like that.
Well, then I'm gonna have to send it to me, girl, so I can learn it.
I'll send it to you.
What about the People Choice Awards? Because
it was on my list. I didn't watch.
Do you know Tana Mongo?
Yes.
And her podcast?
Yes, canceled.
So good.
Yeah, we watched clips.
If you clip this, I am in fact a Brookie's cookie. I love Brooke so much. Girl, you looked good at the People's Choice.
Okay, love it. Yes, she did look good, actually. I saw both of them
great.
Together. Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you talking about Tana Mojo?
Yeah.
Is it Mojo?
Maybe probably Mojo. I probably pronounced it terrible. Mongo.
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is Mongo?
Okay, my bad. Tana Mojo, child. I don't know, but I love that podcast. Damn.
I was going down
and I'm like, I'm too fucking old to be listening.
No, we're the same age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we are.
As Tana?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say Tana's like 28, 29.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
That's age appropriate.
Nope. Yeah, just kidding. 25. She's my age.
Oh God, she's 25.
But I live for it. I'm like, yeah, talk about doing cocaine in the bathroom of a Christmas
I went down a rabbit hole either last night because you sent me one of their clips and or because I was looking at did you see the James Charles and the Tana like perfume? So James Charles put out a new palette and he like did his like eras of like James Charles and he's like wah, wah, wah. Did you see it? So
and the one with like he has like the thick eyebrows, super white like foundation.
Honestly, I don't like James Charles, but it was like pretty creative.
I thought it was a really good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. But they were saying that he copied Tana with her perfume because she did the same version of like it was her with different versions of herself talking about her perfume and like whatever, and he just did it with the palette. I mean, the concept, I guess, was kind of similar, but like I personally think the content was like completely different in my opinion because he did more of his eras, she did more of her personalities, I think. I don't know. But anyways, I went down a rabbit hole because I was like, because she goes, oh, my husband Jake. And I was like, wait, is she still married? And I guess she's not still married to Jake Paul. Right? Remember that whole thing?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. No, I don't think
Yeah,
she's-
okay. I love their clips, though.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's so funny. Yeah.
Anywho.
So
I thought they looked great on the carpet. I liked Brooks look a lot.
what about Paige?
Paige? Ill-fitted.
That's what people were saying, the top.
It was just a little too tight.
Do you think it was too small?
I think it was just she just needed to be a loose. You know, it's hard with tube tops.
Yeah.
Like, you have a very, very fine line before you get the overage.
Right.
No matter how small you are.
Right.
It's
No,
what
it's
happens.
true.
So
It's true.
she just did a little bit more.
What about, did you listen to Adam Sandler's speech?
No.
For People Icon? I listened to it this morning. It was really cute.
Was it a shout out to his wife? I saw her up there.
Yeah.
He really loves her down,
He
and I
really
love
loves
it.
her down. He said, my favorite car rides are with you. And I was like, oh my God, I'm crying in the club. I was like, let me do my makeup at the studio. I'm like,
Even what Jennifer Aniston said to like announcing him, it was so cute.
it was really cute. It was
Oh, I
like
need to
because
Because
watch.
they're
like
like
10
best
minutes.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Or
are.
not best friends, but I mean,
I have
don't
to
know
tell
how-
you that peak comedy of like Adam Sandler, David Spade, Rob Schneider, hot chick,
Yeah.
fucking forever funny, like so
Yes.
funny. Kevin from King of Queens, Kevin James.
Yes.
Like they are all so fucking funny, and I love that. Like truly, Adam like puts his friends in his stuff. Like
Yes.
I really like that. It's giving like come up with me together, and I really like that. Okay, wait. Do you have anything else about the People's Choice Awards?
No, I just thought everybody looked pretty good.
Can we play a game?
Sure.
Okay, I've been thinking about this kind of recently. We can
Okay.
end on this. Okay, can we talk about? It's not really like a game, but like more of like a discussion.
Okay.
Who from our generation is like today's generation? For instance, people are saying that Timothée Chalamet is the modern day Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who is Timothée Chalamet? How is he famous? I really
Actually,
don't know.
No, you should go down a rabbit hole. When he starts speaking French, I'm like, I get it. Other than that, I don't get it.
What movie was he in?
He's in a lot of shit, but he just was in Wonka.
Yeah, he's Willy Wonka, Dune.
He's dating Kylie Jenner.
I know.
What is that one movie too? It was a really popular one.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google because, honey, the girls love him down, and I have no idea.
He's a little skinny thing.
Oh, and he's Arlie and
Call Me by Your Name.
Oh, Call Me by Your Name. Oh, with Armie Hammer.
Yeah.
I remember all
Okay.
that.
Lady Bird.
Oh yeah, Lady Bird. I don't watch these like art films.
He was
so.
in Interstellar. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know
maybe
that.
he was like the kid.
He was in Don't Look Up.
I didn't see that either with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, and Jennifer Lawrence. Wasn't Jennifer Lawrence in that? I think they made out in that one. Jennifer Lawrence and Timothée Chalamet. I was like, the age difference just felt so weird.
No, because he was probably a child then. He like just turned 18.
No, he's like my age.
I know, but
Oh.
like basically 18. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so I'm 18. 25 equals 18.
Keep it. It means you're aging well. Okay.
Oh, he's 28.
Oh no, babe. He looks.
I thought he was 25.
He
Wait,
looks
so
18,
he's
dude.
older than Kylie Jenner? Because Kylie's 26, I want to say.
Kylie looks 35.
I mean, the filler. Girls, let it go.
Let it go.
You don't need as much as they give you.
Yep.
26 on the
Oh,
money.
wow.
Wait, Kylie Jenner's 26.
Six.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay. What about Austin Butler? Is a modern day Josh Hartnett.
Okay, I'm gonna be terrible at this game. I don't know who the hell these people are.
Okay. Well, Josh Hartnett.
We didn't know who Josh Hartnett
I'm like,
He
who
was
is Josh
in Pearl
Oh, wait, do you know who Austin Butler is?
No.
Do you know who Josh
No,
Hartnett?
you know who Austin Butler is. He played Elvis. He was with Vanessa Hudgens for 10 years.
Carrie Diaries?
Okay.
Girl,
That's where
Diaries
I
is
know
so
him
bad.
from. Literally.
There. No, that is. I loved Carrie Diaries, okay?
It
I
got
don't even want to.
canceled.
I know, but
Okay.
I knew he-
Reference was
yes.
like, I'm an elder millennial. Let's bring it back to CW. Where they
Yeah,
are.
CW.
the
Okay,
Carrie
do you have
Diaries.
anything to add? Who you think is a modern day?
Okay.
She's like, I don't know these
I
modern
wasn't
day.
prepared. Okay, I said Margot Robbie is a modern day like Sandra Bullock or Jennifer Aniston.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I would say she's more of like a because she's not really funny. Maybe she is kind of.
Yeah, she's more serious, I guess.
I don't know.
What's the lady that was in Titanic? Who's that lady?
Kate Winslet.
Maybe more of like a Kate Winslet to me, that vibe.
Okay, I feel that.
You know, she'll do a lot of different movies.
Yeah,
mix it
The
up.
Holiday.
Yeah. Get some classics under her belt.
Yeah, okay. Anything else to add?
No. I need to Google these people.
This was a fail. Okay.
I thought she was going to be like, chicken or beef?
Is there that?
Bubble bath or shower?
Do you want to
She's
do
like,
that?
do you know Timothy Chalamet's IMDb? No.
Why are you up to date?
Crystal's like, I'm all for the this or that challenge on YouTube, okay? That's my speed, okay?
Like, girl,
Lip gloss or lipstick?
if I had one lip gloss in my purse, what would it be?
What's in my purse, okay?
Wait, they do that. Kathy Hilton and Paris Hilton has done the Hot Watch What Happens Live with those like crazy Ramona Oh, wait, really quick. I wanted to talk about Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip. Did you watch it?
No, I'm behind, girl.
Oh, you didn't watch it with Luann and
I've been
Sonia
saving it to binge watch it on like a random
done.
weekend. I know, but I've been just
okay.
like storing it in my pocket.
Okay. What about the whole Caroline Manzo and Brandy lawsuit of it all?
I'm pissed because I
will never see
that.
it. We'll never fucking see
I
it.
am pissed about it. I want to see it so bad. I know it's so good, like Phaedra.
Me and her were thick as thieves.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Phaedra on Traitors, though.
So good.
So good.
Her and what's that lady's name? Not
It was like
the-
Pilot Pete.
No,
Any
the other
chance
one.
Raya
Kate.
gets.
Kate is so good too. She's gonna be a great traitor.
Yeah, do you think she's gonna...
she has to be.
She has to be, right?
It's the
'Cause
obvious choice.
She wasn't a traitor last
No,
season, I think. Yeah. She has to be. She has to be, like, literally such a great show. Sheree, why are you there? Sorry, love ya, but
And
why
I'm
are you
like,
there?
the way Sheree is gonna be like the last three.
No, somebody was like, the way that Sheree is gonna accidentally win it.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
No concept of what she agreed to. She just saw a chick.
She's like, okay, I'm here. Like, I loved when they were in the mud. I think she was with, I forgot who her partner was. Oh, Bergie. And then Bergie, they clicked the wrong answer. Bergie goes in the mud and she goes, oh, I have to go by myself. Okay. Ooh. And she like travels in the woods by herself. And I'm just like, okay, in terms of names, Sheree and Charisse, Sheree over Charisse.
yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
Charisse wishes she was Sheree. Because
Absolutely.
like, even though Sheree is kind of boring, she brings it.
Yeah, she has her moments.
Charisse doesn't really bring anything.
Can't think of one.
Can't think of one. Except for, what did she say? Something about Karen?
Probably again, drawing a blank.
Draw.
No meme is popping up in my mind.
Draw a blank, Karen.
Don't see a gif here anywhere.
I love it. Well, Krystal, thank you so much for coming on the show. I hope you will be back. I hope you had so much fun.
I had a great time. Hopefully next time the AC is working.
Hey, I hope so too.
But I had a wonderful
We cooled off a little
time.
bit with the ice. Tell everybody where they can follow you.
You can't, but it's lovely to be here.
She's
I'm
just here
so
for the
grateful.
vibes.
Yeah, I'm here for the vibes and to support my friend.
I love
Where
it.
can they find you, Raya?
They can find me on YouTube at Coffee Meets Vodka, Instagram, TikTok at coffee.meets.vodka. You can listen to Coffee Meets Vodka podcast anywhere that you get podcasts, Apple, Spotify, anywhere else you get podcasts. I don't know if there's
Maybe Google Play. I
Google
don't know.
Play. Yes, there's a lot of different things. And be sure to follow us, rate and subscribe, share your friends. Krystal, thank you so much for coming on. This was truly amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.